Matia Rachamatia from Indonesia. Here, Rachamatia has a bachelor degree from the University of Indonesia, Jakarta, and her PhD, he got a PhD from University of Indonesia. An area of research is the biochemistry and the bioactive compound of another product. Currently, she is serving a lecture of pharmacy department, Faculty of Sciences and Mathematics. And the National Institute of Science and Technology, Jakarta, Indonesia. She is now working there.
Thank you for Research Chair, Mr. Fukuyama, for introducing me, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now I would like to talk about isolation and structural elucidation of aporphin alkaloid from the bark of Actinodaphne macrophylla and its activity against Plasmodium falciparum. Actinodaphne belongs to Lauraceae family. This family is known to contain many chemical compounds such as alkaloids, chalcones, flavonoids, lactones, terpenoids, and alpha-pyrrole compounds. In Indonesia, there are many species of Actinodaphne that can provide opportunities to obtain new compounds with potentially drugs. One of these species is Actinodaphne macrophylla. Previous study on Actinodaphne macrophylla showed that crude alkaloidal extract from the bark of this plant have antimalarial activity against Plasmodium falciparum with IC50 values of 0.1 ppm. The study was continued to isolate major alkaloid from the extract and determine its structure and in vitro activity against Plasmodium falciparum. Stem bark of Actinodaphne was collected from the Bogor Botanical Garden, West Java, Indonesia. Plant specimens are determined at LIPI Center Plant Conservation Bogor Botanical Garden. Posher specimens were deposited at Phytochemistry Laboratory, Pharmacy Department, National Institute of Science and Technology, Jakarta, Indonesia. Plasmodium falciparum was from Ekman Institute for Molecular Biology, Jakarta, Indonesia. This is the tree of Actinodaphne macrophylla and leaves and bark and stem barks of Actinodaphne macrophylla. The extraction method is powder material was treated with normal hexane, and then normal hexane extract was removed. Residue of material was dried and moistened with 25% ammonia for 2 hours, followed by macerated in dichloromethane for 24 hours. The solvent was removed in vacuum. The dry extract was subjected to column chromatography on silica gel with dichloromethane containing increasing amounts of methanol. A major alkaloid was obtained as fine white needle crystals. This is a scheme of extraction and isolation of alkaloid. The first powdered stem bark of Actinodaphne macrophylla and macerated in normal hexane. And normal hexane was removed, and then the residue material was moistened with 25% ammonia for 2 hours, and then macerated in dichloromethane for 24 hours. And then the extract of dichloromethane was dried in vacuum, and the dried extract was subjected to column chromatography with silica gel and dichloromethane and methanol as solvent system. And the major alkaloid was tested in vitro antimalarial activity, and molecular structure determination. In vitro antimalarial activity of isolated compounds was determined by procedure described by Ekasari W. et al. The compound was dissolved in the MSO with the concentration 0.001, 0.01, 0.1, 1, and 10 microgram per milliliter. Plasmodium falciparum was propagated in 24 well culture plate which present of the wide range of the concentration of the compounds. The growth of the parasite was observed after incubation for 48 hours at 37 degrees Celsius by making a blood smear fixed with methanol and stained with giemsa stain 2%. The column chromatography of the crude alkaloid extract of Actinodaphnine bug, macrophylla bug, led to isolation of a major alkaloid. This alkaloid was proposed to be actinodaphnine by comparing the proton NMR and carbon 13 NMR spectral data, 1 dimension and 2 dimension, with the previously reported. IR spectrum exhibited broadband at 3,286 per centimeter, which indicated stretching vibration of OH. The molecular weight of actinodaphnine was deducted to be C18, H17O4, and 1N based on the MZ 312.3212 and plus H plus from LCMS-SC. This is a structure molecule of actinodaphnine. This is a proton NMR of actinodaphnine. The proton NMR showed 2 protons, methylene dioxide at 5.91 and 6.04 ppm. In this, this is chemical signals, and 3 proton aromatic protons at 6.9 ppm for its 11, 6.49 for its 3, and 7.65 for H8, and 3 proton methoxy at 3.86 ppm. This is carbon NMR exhibited a typical carbon of methylene dioxide at 101.9 ppm and a total 18 carbon signals. This is SMBC of the actinodaphnine, which show the long-range correlation between H, proton, and carbon. The determination of antimalarial activity resulted IC50 of 0.095 microgram per milliliter, while the antimalarial activity of crude alkaloid extract of Actinodaphnine macrophylla was almost same with IC50 values of 0.1 microgram per milliliter. So that's why this is actinodaphnine is major compound. According to WHO, antiplasmodium activity classified as high if IC50 less than 5 microgram per milliliter, promising if IC50 more than 5 milligram and less than 15 microgram per milliliter, and medium if IC50 more than 15 microgram per milliliter and less than 50 microgram per milliliter, and inactive if IC50 more than 50 microgram per milliliter. From this classified, these compounds has high antiplasmodium activity. From reference study, the antimalarial activity of actinopdafnine and its presence in actinopdafnine macrophylla have never been reported. The conclusion: alkaloid extract from the bark of actinopdafnine macrophylla contains actinopdafnine as a major compound. The compound has antimalarial activity with IC50 value of 0.095 microgram per milliliter. I would like to gratefully acknowledge to the government of the Republic of Indonesia for funding this research through the Ministry of Education and Culture in the Fundamental Research Grant. This is a reference that I use for this talk, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much for talk. Are there any questions from yes?
So, you use the crude alkali fraction, and you talk about the bark extract, which is very active at IC50 0.1 part per million, and the pepper compound. So, do you have the chemical profile, LC profile of the crude fraction? Maybe there are some other compound responsible for the activity, anti-malarial activity. So, have you developed the chemical profile? Do you expect some other alkaloid, active alkaloid?
The other alkaloid, I think, okay.
I think that you have isolated only one alkaloid from the crude alkaloid fraction, and it's supposed to be some other.
Yes, I think. This is the partly of my work, and the first I determine the major compound, and from the chromatogram there is still another alkaloid, but minor. I haven't determined it yet, not yet to determine. There is another alkaloid in the crude extract, but now I present only the major alkaloid, and test with.
Have you used the LCMS for the chemical profiling? In that case, if you have one major compound, major alkaloid, you can scale up. You can scale up by SP like solid phase extraction or other fractionation method, and you can scale up the minor compound which may or may not be active, but you can check that out.
Okay, thank you for your suggestion. Yes, thank you.
Any other question?
You mentioned interesting activity against malaria for your compound, but what about the cytotoxicity?
Okay, the cytotoxicity for the actinopdafnine, I haven't tested. I haven't, but from the literature, the researcher had tested the cytotoxicity, but the crude extract, alkaloid extract, have had toxicity or cytotoxicity. From toxicity is had a toxicity, but cytotoxicity, for actinopdafnine, I had determined. But in this session, I didn't present didn't publish in this conference. The actinodaphne actually had cytotoxicity against murine cells P3H8. It's a good activity. 5.43 microgram per milliliter ppm for IC50. I didn't publish here. Okay. Next.
One question.
Yeah.
When you have said about the actinodophin alkaloid, right?
Yes.
That was present in your column chromatographic fraction.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you have any confirmation with the standard compound in TLC or filial chromatography or some other technique that you can say that this is the compound?
It's
confirmed?
actinodaphne. Okay. The first, the actinodaphne, the profile of the NMR is led to actinodaphne, and then after elucidation the structure, I confirm and confirm with the other previously reported of actinodaphne, and I think and it is supported by LCMS, and it is confirmed that this is actinodaphne. Okay, thank you.
I have one suggestion. Here's a good question. I think that it's very important for you to check cytotoxicity. It's very important to develop antiplastic.
Yes.
Anti-malaria drug.
Okay.
If it shows that cytotoxicity, no way to develop.
Okay. But I only test cytotoxicity on cancer cell cancer.
Not cancer.
Oh,
You're using the
your
cell.
BSLT. I think the extract I had tested that, but the ratio I think for with the actinodaphne is very okay. Yes. Yeah.
Very important.
I think actinodaphne is safe, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So let's speak again.